Hey YouTube, spring is upon us. It is almost April, and at the end of April our trout streams open up, and I wanted to do a little bit of spring cleaning and do an update on my trout fishing, pan fishing bag. So I did a video on this bag before. This is an Eagle Creek bag, and originally I got this in Colorado, and it originally was set up as a camera bag for outdoors, hiking, rock climbing. It's got a main compartment up here, as you can see. It's got a lid compartment here, and then it's got an outer compartment that's got a zip portion right here. What I've done to it so far is I've added paracord pulls on all the zip ties. I made these zip ties on here just to make it a lot easier to zip and unzip when I'm out in the field, and color-coded different ones so I know which pouch I'm grabbing or which compartment I'm going after. On the side here I have just a small LED light. I just hook it on there with a carabiner, and then on the side here I have just a simple knife with a screwdriver and stuff. Works real well if I need to like repair something on my reel. The bag is made out of a Cordura type material. It's got a nice handle on the top and padded shoulder strap, and also on the back, if you unzip these two zips right here, it has a belt on the back that can be used as a fanny pack. So first we'll start with the lid, which is this compartment right here, and as you can see what's inside the lid with the mesh on top of there. The only thing I have in there right now is a small first aid kit, just some aspirin, band-aids, alcohol preps, things like that. Keep that right there in the lid. As you open up, I have this front compartment here that zips open, and what I keep in here is just some few odds and ends. I keep a delier, just a tape measure. I carry some steel leaders, a Lindy rig or a spinner rig, and then I got some heavier leaders and some hooks that I got from the Fat Man. Thank you, sir. Now inside the main compartment, after you flip the lid open, I keep some split shots, which that's one thing I'm going to need to write down that I need. I keep a pair of hemostats that I just keep clipped onto this key ring holder. got a bottle opener, and I got this bottle opener from Stan, and it says, need help with your alcohol use, and it gives a phone number. Great, thanks bud. Now I had a different pair of hemostats that I had some fingernail clippers that I normally kept on here, and another tape measure that I took out ice fishing, but I cannot find them. Also in here has these two nice mesh pouches that I keep these two small tackle boxes in. It's where I keep all my hooks and flies and things like that. So I'll give you guys a closer look at these. This first box I keep in here, I keep my spinners. Some Panther Martin spinners, and then some barrel swivels, and then I do have a few little hooks, odds and ends in there. On the other side I have some more different type of spinners, and then assorted split shots in there. This is my hook box, and this is where I keep the majority of my hooks. Majority of my hooks are Mustad hooks. I do have some odds and ends, like this red one right here is a Japanese brand, but I try to keep them organized to different sizes here. On the other side I have a bunch of flies, poppers, and then some smaller hooks, and some other odds and ends in this as well. Here we got the main compartment. First thing out of here is my odds and ends box, which I'll show you close up here in just a minute. My new addition to my kit is a gift from Mark, which is a number 15 Opinel fillet knife, and I've been just keeping it in there so we're not getting all dingered around from the box. I keep a small spool of some smaller 4-pound test line, and then in the bottom of here I keep my longer bobbers here. These right here are custom handmade bobbers on balsa wood, painted really nice. Work really great. Love these things. So here's my odds and ends box. As you can see, I keep some more bobbers in here, a couple of lures, another float, which I need to get some more of these bubble floats here. I do keep hair ties in there for when I take my pole apart. I can tie them together so they stay together. And then I got some bobber stopper stuff right there. I also have some catfish bait in here. These are the kind that you just dip in the gunk and throw out there. I do have a cotton ball and wax and lighter, another hair tie, and then just some fishing belts. Some of the other things I might throw in here, depending on what I'm doing, is my steelhead and salmon fishing box here. There's wobble glows, hooks, other things I might need for steelhead or salmon fishing. You throw in some rubber worms, just depending on what I'm doing. One other thing I added that's new, I used to carry some paracord, but I got some of this lash it line from Nature Calls, which I thought would be a great stringer. Doesn't absorb water, so I thought that would be a nice stringer. And a new thing that I am adding to my kit, and maybe I can get some help from you fellow YouTubers, is I got these floats from the UK from Mr. Scooty, and just all different sizes of these floats here. But as you can see, some of them are real skinny and the top is real thin, and I would like to come up with some type of container to put them in so these tips won't get broken off when they're in my pack. Maybe some type of large cigar container or something like that. If you guys have any idea what I could use, I think the longest one right here is about 9 inches. That would just save on these, these real thin ones breaking off the top of that. But used these last year, and these are awesome. So these are one of my favorite new floats that I use now. Alright everybody, thank you for watching, and if anybody's got any suggestions or ideas about the floats, container or something that I could place them in just to keep them from getting broke up inside the bag, that would be awesome. I love going through my stuff right before season and seeing what I need. I got a list of stuff already that I need to go to the store and stock up on to put in this bag to get ready for the upcoming trout season and fishing season. I'm going to put a link into the original one, and this is way before I had a camera. It was like one of my first videos that I did was a overlook on this bag, and I just wanted to do an update and spring cleaning on it, and I believe I did that in December of 2013 on my iPhone. It's not that good a quality, but if you feel you want to check it out, go check it out. You guys, thanks for watching, and you guys take care out there.